we did see you and Lisa on DJ Cassidy's Pass the Mic. It was really, that was, not taking anything away from Versus, but a lot of people who've watched Pass the Mic have really been renewed with that sense of wow, of joy and happiness and stuff. And it was really great that you guys could take part and really remind us about how music should still be. And unfortunately, we're not getting enough of that type of music now. How was that experience doing that?
Man, you should interview DJ Cassidy one day. He is amazing. I mean, his Pass the Mic thing has grown so much. The first time I've ever seen Pass the Mic, and if people out there is looking at this don't know what we're talking about, just Google Pass the Mic. It's on YouTube, volume 1, 2, 3. Then they did the BET Soul Train edition, and then he even did a Pass the Mic for the inauguration for Joe Biden and everything like that. It's crazy. So the first one was with Earth, Wind and Fire, Melissa Morgan, Ray Parker Jr., a lot of old school cats. And I remember Melissa sending me that. As I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And I noticed like all the artists is like, Kathy would say hi to them. Hey, Cass. Hey, Cass. How you doing? Like, wow, he's really close friends with all of these people. But it's really him telling them, just say, like, we know each other. And it comes across like that. And after that, Melissa Morgan sent me that DJ Chill Will, who's the DJ for Dougie Fresh, one of the DJs. He calls me up. Hey, Lou, man. Cassidy, DJ Cassidy from Pass the Mic. I said, Pass the Mic. Oh, yeah, I saw Pass the Mic. Melissa Morgan sent it to me. Yeah, they want full force. They want you guys to do Ain't My Type of Hype. Would you be down? I said, of course I'd be down. I love Pass the Mic. I said, is there any money? She said, nah. There's no money. It's just feeling good, COVID. I'm like, no problem, man. I'm down, man. Just give him my number and give me his number. And I'll be down to do it. And then he said, okay, great. So you guys will be doing volume 3. I'm like, oh, why can't we do volume 2? And he goes, oh, you didn't see volume 2? I said, no, what's volume 2? He said, oh, I'm going to send you volume 2. Now, have you seen all of them already?
Almost 3 million people have watched it on my YouTube page.
Each one of them.
I think combined, over 3.5 million people have watched it on my YouTube page. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I saw the hip hop one for the first time when Chill sent it to me, and I was fucked up. I was more blown away by that one than the first one. Yeah. I was like, wow. And then when I saw LL,
yeah,
and see, Cassidy picks the songs for everybody to do, and he's so intricate because he's a DJ. So he's all about the beats per minutes, which song is what, which one is this. And he had LL Cool J on there performing like he was still 21 years old.
Yeah.
Just for a brief moment. And the song was, I Can't Live Without My Radio. Mm-hmm. LL, like, hardly does that in any shows or concerts. But Cassidy wanted that. And LL delivered. LL said, how come you don't want me to do Mama Said Knock You Out, or I'm Bad, or Round the Way Girl? He said, no, because blah, 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 blah. And he did it, and he killed it. And then Chuck D, Rakim, everybody was in it. I said, oh, we got to read it. So we were in volume 3.
Yeah.
And we was in one of the dopest ones. And of course we did Ain't My Type of Hype. And of course you saw he wanted me to say, and which I did. He said, Lou, man, I'm trying to bring love to the world, but people don't understand. I said, I know, and if they don't understand, I'm gonna kick their fucking ass. Yeah. Won't leave me alone. So with that one, after he did that, then BET, Black Entertainment Television, came in and wanted to produce his other one. But Cassidy still wanted to keep that control, which he did. And the next one they did was the Soul Train version, which featured El DeBarge, Chaka Khan. And for once, Cassidy took my advice and my suggestion, as he named, everybody's doing all those songs. Because what happened is that during the third one that I was a part of, I ended up helping him recruit all the acts that he wanted. And I ended up getting like 10 acts. I got half the acts. And he appreciated that. Just like Chill Will got most of the rap acts.
Oh.
And he didn't forget me and Chill Will, so he made us talent coordinators for the one that BET, Black Entertainment Television, was producing.
Oh.
And I got him. Who did I get for that one? I got Lisa, of course, because Lisa was like, I want to be in it because you guys, we did volume 3. But I got Evelyn Champagne King.
Wow.
But then I suggested one for him because he doesn't really always take suggestions of the acts. And as I was doing, I said, yo, man, this is you should get George Clinton and let him do Atomic Dog. What? Wait a minute. That's a great idea. Do you know him? I said, that's my friend. That's your friend. Let's do it. And I was able to get 80-year-old George Clinton.
He's
to
80.
rock. He's 80 years old and he looks great. And he was able to rock Atomic Dog for that one. And I felt great. So now we're in the midst now. And where do you see this one? We are in the midst of another Pass the Mic, which is going to come out. Is it this month? I think it's this month. Yeah, at the end of this month, actually. It's going to be a big special coming on right after the NAACP Image Awards, and it's going to be on there. And I had to. It's so funny because I think I got 7 acts for this one. And you know, a lot of these groups, they just have drama sometimes. You know, some ain't talking to each other no more. Some, you know, don't want to share. And it's like, just to have the good karma, if they don't want to, Cassidy's so big on, you know, if they're not getting along, the group is not getting along, then Cassidy will take the lead singer, whoever sang the song.
Okay, like he did for Troop and stuff, yeah.
Right. But only thing though, Steve Russell reached out to the rest of the guys in Troop and nobody kind of replied. So he did it himself. And I got to say, rest in peace to one of the Troop members who we lost a couple of days, Reggie Warren.
Yeah.
May rest in peace. Troop is an incredible group, incredible guys. But you know, you had other people like, you know, Di Reed from Jade, and yeah, we don't really talk, so you know, I'll do it by myself. Yeah, Cassidy will take you, do it yourself. But then for the BET version, Cassidy says, Lou, I want to see if we can get the Mary Jane girls, all 4 of them. Mary Jane girls never made it, but let me tell you something, man. Oh man, the drama. I talked to each one of them for like an hour each because they were like, they didn't get along really. But then when I spoke to them, I was able to get them to agree to, because, you know, Cassidy want them to know that they'll share the same, they're not in the same room when they're recording, but they're on the same, you know, screen. And he said, listen, if we don't get all of them, then we'll take the lead singer, which is JoJo. And I got all 4 of them to say, okay, yes. I remember one of them, oh no, they're not going to, one of them was like, oh no, they're not going to do it. No, never happened. No, we'll never happen. It's not going to happen. I said, you're the last person that I'm talking to. You're the last person, Maxie. Maxie's a white girl from Mary Jane Girls. I said, you're the last person I'm talking to. The rest of them said, yes. What? Get out of here. I said, yeah. So they're willing and everybody shared the same thing. And then she said, okay, this will be great. And I had such a headache after dealing with that for like maybe 3 days. I said, Cassidy, I got the Mary Jane Girls. He was excited. But then he called me back. He said, Lou, we don't got the Mary Jane Girls. I'm like, why? The Rick James estate is not going to okay them doing it. I'm like, why? And the daughter runs the Rick James estate, and the daughter does not get along with 2 of the members, which is, you know, 2 of the members of Mary Jane don't get along with them. I'll do it. If those 2 don't do it, then I'll do it. But Cassie said, no, we can't do that. So, you know, maybe who knows what might happen in the future. So it is what it is. That didn't happen. But wait, this one that you're going to see. And it's so funny because I found one of the artists that nobody could find. He said, we can't find this artist. Nobody could find this artist. I mean, nobody, even the acts couldn't find it. Like, so I said, well, I can't say what I did, but I did something. And then I was able to call Cassidy. This was taking days. I said, Cassidy, I found Jimmy Hoffa. And he said, get out of here, call me. And I told him how I did it. And then me and this person was talking on the phone for about a good 45 minutes. It was a great conversation. And when you see it, and I'll tell you who I found.
Pass the Mic has done. And a lot of the, as I said, I would think volume 3 is this, as of this afternoon, it was 2.1 million people had watched it on my channel. And I think
What's your channel? Is your channel Must Be the Music?
Halftime Chat.
My bad. Halftime
Yeah,
Chat. I
Halftime
must
Chat.
be the music back. Do you know who sang that song back in the day? Must Be the Music. This was that Secret Weapon, a group.
Oh,
Have you ever heard that song before?
no.
Must be the music. Be the music. Google it. You'll see. Right,
Oh,
Halftime Chat. Yeah, your show is dope, by the way. I saw a lot of your episodes.
okay, thank you, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah, it's you know, but everyone who's watched it keeps saying, you know, I had one lady who said her mum had just passed away, but watching the Pass the Mic has really helped her just to just find joy. One guy talked about, because I'm a therapist, a mental health therapist, when I'm not doing this.
Wow.
But a lot of people talking about being depressed, but how this has lifted their souls up. So I think Cassidy has, I don't know if he knows because as I said, I every comment is over 1,000, 10,000 comments I have to always say like or respond to, and everybody has nothing but thanks for what is done, because it's reminded them because we don't, my generation, I'm around in my mid-40s, we don't listen to the music out now. So listening to Pass the Mic, it's like, yeah, this was fun. This is what fun was like, and people are watching it continuously. So hopefully we can talk to Cassidy one day just to pass the message of what people think about what he's done. But but to let you know,
You said pass the message.
yes, to be able to pass the message to him, to let him know that how.
Listen, you got to let me. I want to hook you guys up because he's got to do your show, and from all the things you're saying about him, because he's an incredible person and a great guy. And like I said, this started with just for the love. Nobody was getting paid, not just to bring people together and everything like that. And you're just people, but who come on? Like he's always telling me, don't tell nobody who's going to be on there. But then if I see an article written and he mentions some people, I'm like, you just told me don't tell nobody who's on there. So I wonder who's going to slip through this one, but this one's going to be an incredible one. I'm so proud to be a part of this one again, helping to recruit some acts, and I got some good ones. And but Jimmy Hoffa, who I found, because we'll talk about it after. But you would have a great interview with him because his story is incredible. It really is.